man, oh man, I'm excited for this one. Friday, metalgearsoliddelta Snakeeater, remake of one of the best stealth games ever made. I haven't played it in 20, 21 years. One of the best, maybe the best Metal Gear Solid game ever made, now that I think about it. But it's time. Let's check out the beginning of Snakeeater, the remake. What? Okay. Oh wow, that's sick. Alright, let's go with this. I want to play with modern stuff. Sure, let's try the modern, I guess, you know? Let's go with normal. Like I said, I haven't played this in years. 20 years. Huh? I'm just gonna view the tips. Wait. I guess. Because I have no idea. I got an achievement
After
for
the
that.
end of World War II, the world was split into two.
We are
East
doing
and West.
cutscenes too.
This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
I do the whole game. That's the kind of gamer I am. So if this cutscene's an hour long, shit, it looks like an hour long straight with the cutscene. But I honestly don't remember. I have no idea how it's gonna go. Classic.
Altitude 30,000 feet.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask. Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Sunrise.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate bailout bottle.
This is one for the history books. The world's first halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop-off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
Masterpiece. Made the games.
Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission? Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB 754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov? Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin to orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story, so why'd he want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the West. We used a mole to get the family out first and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba. and so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handing him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then, a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No. According to our intelligence, he's in Selinoyarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us. Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selinoyarsk in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the west. If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking. Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat-proven.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat Talon?
She's equipped with 2 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as 2 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong, you'll be eating dinner, breakfast, and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
Not the best landing. Time to get sneaky.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
Oh, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training?
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom. This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press... I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. My frequency is 1-4. If you need to talk to me, you... Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
Let us do this. I don't even know, but let's get into it. I had you thinking it was going to be an hour of cutscenes to start, didn't I? 18 minutes, pretty much. Yo, it's been so long. Can't go up here? Huh? Shit.
Snake, where do you think you're going? You can't expect to proceed with the mission with... First, you'll need to recover your backpack. Press the action button to climb the tree and retrieve...
I'm right next to it. Got it. Hey, pretty good. Just checking out this game release for Metal Gear Solid.
I see
going
you've
for you?
retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a list on the screen. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from...
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's survival is fundamental. After you've been out in the field for a while, if your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun?
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger happy with it. The suppressor's
okay.
durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Who's
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily wastes. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So, how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind.
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, the first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your, as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and...
She.
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you. As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
she's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of...
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to...
Huh?
Speaking of snakes, you're a legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
The boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were...
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
That's right. It's me. Talk to me.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top secret mission. You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No. I taught you everything you needed. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How
Thank
to
you.
think
I
like a
appreciate
soldier?
that.
I can't. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and
A lot of
technique.
cutscenes so
And
far.
the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same, having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield, and politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given, but you're looking for a reason to fight. You're a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong, he has no enemies and no you follow the orders you're given.
I do whatever I have to get the job.
That's not the same thing. Sooner, in the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever.
I follow the will of the leader.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think?
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your code name is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right, the legendary unit that the boss put, the Cobra unit. A group of heroes that brought the war to an end, and as long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be...
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with.
Yes?
It's good to hear your...
Same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. After all, this is your first actual survival mission.
Where are you, boss? Next to the...
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
Yep. Got it.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
Nice. All right. Wait, what? I balance nutritional food and then it gives me directions to throw it. I don't need food right now. A lot of detail in this shit. I like it. Obviously just started. Gonna be a lot of story, a lot of cutscenes. We know the deal. If you're in here for Metal Gear Solid, a Kojima game, I mean, you already know it's gonna be exposition heavy. There's gonna be cutscenes, and we're gonna watch them. It's part of the game, especially this type of game. Oh wow. Oh. No. He's right there. Oh boy. Just chill.
Snake, respawn!
What? Huh? Can someone tell me how I died right there? Did I drown? Guess I can't be in the muddy water for too long. Oh boy. What is that floating box? Come on, get out of there. Oh boy. Big guy. Alright, I did not know that you would sink into the mud like this was never-ending story. My bad. That was a quick death though, huh? The freedom and shit, you can already tell like the amount of freedom and... Whoa. second here. What? There we go. Got that snake, huh? Capture any animal alive. Okay. Watch out for more.
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation. We can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited.
The Major is right. The point of this mission, the success of the mission depends. Change your camouflage by selecting camouflage. The uniform option lets you pick your uniform. Choosing also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, but if you crawl instead, you can see how
Yeah, I
effective
get
your
it.
camouflage is by looking at the camo index. The camo index shows how well you're. The higher the value, the key is to make yourself one.
Yeah, I've already got it all. Bug juice. collect everything I can.
Something there? I must be seeing things.
Nothing's here. Prince Charming. Attack a Kiratan for the first time. Achievement. Okay. Let's see.
I think I saw something. Huh?
I saw nothing.
Who was that?
Did not want to stay there.
Nobody here.
Don't come over here. Oh, and this dude's coming right here. That was close. Haven't played a stealth game like this in a minute. Wasn't breaking that body armor at first. I had to hit him in the... Oh. Shit, come on, dude.
I think I saw something. Huh. Guess I'm seeing things.
You gonna come right over here? Get rid of him too. I probably could have snuck down here further, but not taking chances. Did my stamina just run out? Okay, so I know there's that system to manage. Just in case. Oh, dude, climb back up, man. Man, I definitely like the physics-based like interactivity and experimenting and being able to do little different things here. Like, so far so good. Get on up there, man. It's about to run out of all my stamina. It was at 0. Nice. Don't want to have to use it, but... But if I have to... Throw a python at somebody. Oh, what? Oh, dude. I got like no stamina, I'm about to fall. Climb up, dude. You got too close, man. Let's take a little nap over here. But yeah, like the realism and the little, just the details all over the place so far. Little things you can do. It's really where, like, you know, like hiding under a box, that type of stuff comes from. It's what the series is about. Experimenting like with the game around you, seeing what you can do. Not gonna lie, man, I haven't played stealth in a while. The tutorial's nice and you gotta sneak to get by these dudes. I like it. I've played some dumb design games as far as sneaking around them. Metal Gear isn't one of them.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump. can't see Sokolov from here. The security is pretty tight. There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
So you just walk towards it. Well, I guess you can make noises for distractions. I like that. I remember that kind of. Let's see here. How do you save again? Hold down to open the radio, yep.
Saving the game, Snake?
That I am. I like that.
Hey,
And
Snake,
you even have to
you
do
ever
like
heard
that
of
type of
Godzilla, King of
detail.
Monsters?
No.
Achievement
what is
for
it?
it.
It's a movie. You haven't seen it?
Nope.
It's about this monster called Godzilla who
Nuclear test, huh? Then the...
It's just make-believe.
Maybe that's why my pants have been so tight lately.
Snake, it's a movie, not a report out of Los Alamos.
I know.
Godzilla is immune to all weapons, and humanity has no way to stop the monster. Dr. Shirazawa develops a new type of weapon, but meanwhile, Godzilla is getting closer and... It was originally a Japanese movie, but they made an American version. I recommend seeing the original Japanese one if you ever get the chance. It's mostly mindless fun, but it's also got a serious anti-nuke message as well.
Where can I see the original?
You'll just have to go to Japan.
Really?
And if you wait 40 years, you might be able to see it in America, too. It might even win awards all across the globe in 60 years.
Why's that?
2024 will be Godzilla's 70th birthday.
You think they're still going to be making Godzilla movies then?
Of course.
Huh.
Everybody loves Godzilla.
You sure know.
I don't suppose you're the movie-watching...
Not really.
Okay, then I'll tell you, when the going gets tough, it's always good to be able to look at things from a different perspective. That's the magic of movies.
No kidding. Well...
That's the spirit, Snake. Have a little fun. Do you want to save?
Alright, so it saved right there. Let me get one more just in case.
Okay, good
Always
luck,
get that
Snake.
backup save.
Thanks.
I'm really liking it so far. I mean, obviously a little story cutscene heavy, but I like to listen to the dialogue. It's giving you tips on what to do right in all of it. So the detail, it's really, it's like a layered experience already. First hour in, the tutorial's like more in detail than a lot of other games, even to this day. The Unreal Engine makeup of it, like the remake, definitely liking it so far. I'm actually going to cut it right there and come back tonight with more Metal Gear Solid Snakeeater. But that was the intro. I wanted to at least get the first hour going. Definitely coming back soon. Like I said, tonight, play more. Go in there, save the doc. I think we got to save a doctor. And move on from there. But yeah, it was a masterpiece 21 years ago. It's crazy how much I don't really remember from back then, but I played a lot of games in 20 years. But anyway, yeah. So I'll be back soon. More Metal Gear Solid coming up. Till then, peace.